Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike at TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your purchase of your Jayflight 195 RV. I'm here to show you around it, show you how to get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. A couple things I want you to take into consideration. First and foremost, where your power and water hookups are. Power is going to be just above your tire, and your water is going to be at the rear or the off camp side, driver's side of your tow vehicle. So park accordingly so that you can utilize the facilities. First thing you're going to do when you arrive is you're going to unhook your hitch. Hitchman is going to go over that paperwork or show you how to work that. And then we have this wheel that you can put on down there in case you just want to wiggle this unit around. Once you arrive and unhook your hitch, first thing you're going to do is level your unit. This is a lighter unit, so it does have a little hand crank. Crank to right to bring it up, left to bring it down. Recommend throwing a little sticker on the side here, sticker level. Once you get your unit level, next thing you're going to do is stabilize your unit. On the rear of your unit, you have stabilizing jacks. Little 3/4 inch socket hand crank, and you turn them to the left to bring them down. Now what I do recommend are jack pads. Jack pads are going to protect the feet of your stabilizing jacks from dirt, debris, hot blacktop. It's going to better distribute the weight. Just a good investment. Grab 2 of those, put them on the ground, run these down, left to run down. Now remember, you're only going to want to run these down taut. Just until your feet, you can turn that by hand, as you see, just until your feet are nice and taut and your unit's stable. Don't want to lift it up and change the levelness on it. Once you've got both those down, got our unit level, stable, go ahead and hook up your power and water. 30 amp service stores right inside your unit here. Nice big long cord, it's much longer than this. 30 amp service, and if you need to plug into 110 at the end will be this 30 to 110 adapter in your convenience pack. Got our power hooked up, let's hook our water up. At the campsite you'll hook up the city water connection. Always use a water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines inside your unit. You don't know what the water pressure is at different campsites, so you always want to use this. Hook this up, hook your hose up, but don't turn your hose on yet. Just to the left is your hot water heater. All we're doing at this point is returning our drain plug. You may have left it off last time you were out camping, draining your hot water heater. So go ahead and close that up, and then you can turn on your hose. Once your hose has been running for a little while, you're going to pull on this pressure release valve. It's going to release air out of the lines till you get a nice steady flow of water. Once you do, you know your hot water heater is full and can be turned on from inside. Now if you're going camping and you're going to be dry docking, up toward the front on your off-camp side is your potable water tank. Just use a hose to fill this up. There's an overflow here. Once it starts coming out of there, you know you're full. Or you can actually, if you're plugged in already, go inside and use your freshwater check to watch it fill. I'll show you that when we get inside. All right, we got our water and electricity hooked up. I'm gonna walk around the unit, show you the rest of the things on the outside. You do have a low point drain right here for your freshwater tank. This is access to the back of your fridge. That is your AC unit. It's a vent for your microwave. This is a furnace heat release, so if you're running your furnace to clear that, it'll get rather warm. Cable hookup for the park. Again, your hot water heater. Back here is your low point drain for your city water connection. And your black and gray tank where you'll dump at. Coming around your unit, you do have a spare tire with a cover. Again, you have rear stabilizing jacks, one on each side. Your awning with LED lighting and a speaker on the end. You can play your music indoors, outdoors, or both. Here's a lock to hold your door open. Also on the campsite, you do have 110 out here if you want to set a table out here, or a crock pot. Then your pass-through storage, which is accessible from underneath the bed. Coming around to the front of the unit, this is your battery hookup. This is where your battery box will go with your fresh battery. And your propane tank. That about covers everything on the outside. Let's take a look on the inside. Now your steps. See quickly how those go up in there. You simply just pull them out. You have a nice handle here. Coming up beside your unit, first and foremost, I want you and everyone that's camping with you to know where the fire extinguisher is. It's always going to be by the entry doorway. In case of emergency, everyone should know where it's at. Stepping up, right in the hallway to our left is going to be your thermostat. Simply turn that on and set it to the desired temperature. Have a big walk-in closet. We'll go past your bathroom for a moment. Go down here to the bottom below your burner here is your access panel to your fuse box and breaker box. There's your breakers. Looks like you got a handful of 15s, a 30, a 40 in there. Highly recommend having a handful of those with you when you go camping. There's furnace. Up here you will light these with a long lighter. Just simply turn it to high light and that'll turn your gas on. You light it. You do have a light and exhaust fan above your stove. Self-explanatory microwave. You have a lot of one-touch lighting throughout here. You can dim all the lights except for one over the bathroom at night. As I mentioned earlier, here's where you check your tanks. Your brand new battery, fresh tank, black, gray. All these show empty. As I said, when you're filling up that fresh tank, when you're doing potable water, all you gotta do is hold that and you'll be able to see when it's full. Down here's where you turn on your water pump if you're using that potable water. Here's where you turn on your water heater when you're hooked up to gas. And here's where you turn on your water heater if you're hooked up to electricity. There's a 12 volt for TV here and then 110 with GFCI reset. Up here is your air conditioning. You simply hit on there. Set it at desired temperature. Emergency exit window. Simply lift this up, push this all the way out, grab this, and you can yank that screen right up out of there. A couple of 110s next to the bed. This is where it's pre-wired for solar. That's a template for the techs if you ever decide to put solar on this unit. Leave that on there for them. RV Technology sound system. Bluetooth, AM, FM, auxiliary, dual zone. See if I can get something to come in inside here. Zone 1, outside. When it's blue, that's where it's playing your music at. Your table here, I'm going to show you real quick how to remove this from the lip. I think this angle might be a little better. Table sets up on this rear lip. Should lift right off. This folds up underneath. There it goes. Lay it down underneath here. Lay it down. Easier than you got it going. You have to close this leg all the way first. Then you can lay it down on this lip. Bring it back cushions in. And now you have another sleeping area. Coming back into your bathroom. Just want to mention in here, keep an eye on your plumbing back here. You have a hand open crank. One touch lighting to turn it on and off. And lastly, on the inside, by your seating area, this is your 12 volt carbon monoxide detector. The reason I mention this 12 volt, it's always running off your battery. So if you're going to be gone for the day, disconnect your battery to keep this from running your battery down. Well, it covers everything on the inside. I'm going to run your awning out real quick to show you how far to run that out. Nice power awning, real convenient. It's nice having them speakers in the end of the arms there as it's pointing down toward your campsite, not out at everyone else, disturbing the neighbors. So you're going to want to run this awning out until that white flap falls down to 90 degrees and you can see your black. That's how far you want to run that. If you are camping and it's raining and your picnic table is down in this area, you can come down here, pull down to adjust the pitch. You can pull down on this and it'll drain, tilt that so all the rainwater will drain off this end. Just remember to press it back up before bringing it back in. That's about it on the inside. I'm walking back around the outside. We can lift our stabilizing jacks. We're going to come out and open up both these low point drains. And if you're using potable water, dry docking, you can go ahead and open up that drain. Got our drain water done. Unhook our power, unhook our water, and head up to the dump station. Remember, your dump is going to be at the rear side of your driver's side of your vehicle, so park accordingly so you can easily reach it. Take the sewage hose that comes in your convenience pack, hook it up right here, and go ahead and pull your black handle, the one on the right. If it sounds like the black tank is no longer draining, go ahead and disconnect that, close that handle, and go ahead and open up your gray handle. That's going to be your cleaner waters, your sinks and showers. That's going to clean your sewage hose out for you. Then you can take your sewage hose and sanitarily store it right here inside your bumper. They fit in there nicely. That about covers everything. Hope you guys enjoy this trailer for many years to come. Happy camping.